We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. A.J. Mateo gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt, and one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7-0
The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air out toward left. Soto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Ken.
In now, Ken Platt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Whoosh, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Blake Snell is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
I think they're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff for the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Inciarte's there. And that's the first out of the inning. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's coming off a multi-home run game, but when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
In now, Luis Garcia, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 home. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Upton on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Soto on third with 2 out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Inciarte's there. And that's the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Striding into the box, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mike Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
And the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Popped up. And there's out number 2.
That is good.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. At the plate, David Fletcher. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
And there's out number 2. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Previous history with Blake Snell, 2 hits in 7 tries. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That evens it up. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-ball hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
A.J. Mateo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2 out with a man at first. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive to left. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Adams is there, and he'll bring this one in. Coming to the plate now, Evan Skog. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Reined in to second for 1. Throw to Adams is in time. They turn the double play. The inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Nationals on top, 1-0. Victor Robles digging in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Ready for another chance? Luis Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Soto. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Miguel Sano.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Upton going back at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
I got to count 2-2.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Chad Gallagher is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Upton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. We played 3. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So digging in now, Ken Platt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Williams Astudillo, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
when you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Stepping in now, A.J. Mateo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Inciarte has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now in the box, Luis Garcia. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We're through 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0, so that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Justin Upton will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting. They're going to battle until the last out. And with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fletcher is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Renfroe will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Nationals 5 and the Angels 1. Here now is Juan Soto, 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st.
The left fielder, Juan.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Matt Ball takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Matt Ball.
Miguel Sano will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Fouled away. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty B, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Matt Adams is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Still only one out in the inning. And this is fouled at the plate. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box now, Chad DeLaguerra. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Roll.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
To the plate now, A.J. Mateo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is... 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Andrelton Simmons will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Evan Skog is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Tim Anderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Popped him up. Astudillo over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
the first baseman, number 9.
Ready once again, Ken Platt, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angel Luke Ward gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings.